Jordanah and I am 18 years old. I turned 18 like 20 days ago, so it's pretty exciting. Next year I'm going to India to teach for 5 months.
So my name is Gerry and I'm 20 years old. I find myself a pretty active kind of guy. Hopefully trying to get back in the surf since I live so close now. Yeah, I just moved out of home, just around the corner here, so it's good to be independent. It's good to be out of my mum's house.
My name's Hayden. I'm 21 years of age. I currently work for a company called PMA Solutions. I definitely want to run my own business one day, so I want to start up my own brand of hats, jumpers, even pants one day, but one step at a time.
I started when I was about 8 years old. I got placed into care, and I've been to about two different foster carers. I actually find my foster care experience really positive compared to a lot of other kids. I have a really great relationship with my foster carer. Pretty much just know her as my mother. Just pretty much, whoever raises you has the right to be your mother.
So I've been in care for 13 years, since I was 5. I've been pretty lucky. I've only been to about 6 carers, so over that time it's been good because I think I've had the opportunity to have a lot more stability.
I entered care at the age of 2. I did find a lot throughout high school and primary school that once people found out that you were a foster child, you did get a bit picked on, but those people inspired me to put my head down and just to make better of myself, to show them one day that I want my own business, a nice home, my own home and my own family.
Well, participation means to me basically 2 words. It means getting involved. So whether that's actively engaging in activities or someone's practices, to just listening and collaborating ideas.
Being involved in decision making. So I recently turned 18, so I had my transition from care plan, and with that we go through a lot of what am I going to do next year, what am I going to do for the rest of the year, what am I going to need, and that sort of stuff.
Even just the general conversations about how school was, what am I into at the moment, what cartoons am I watching, what games am I playing, that's what really built the connections with my caseworkers and I.
My relationship with my CSOs was formal and very informal. We had a friendship. We were able to talk about my day or what she did, and we sort of stayed that fine line of being able to connect on a social and professional level.
I definitely think that participating is important because without that it feels like our lives are just sort of being controlled.
Those decisions really did make me feel like I was making my own choices, because a lot of the time I always felt like I was always being told what to do, where I was meant to go.
But I think participating alongside adults gave me a lot of confidence. I felt like I built a big wall of resilience when it came to adults, because all they ever did was take over my life pretty much. And I think working alongside of them and actually being even with them gave me confidence to actually listen and just made me feel empowered pretty much.
I absolutely enjoyed my caseworkers coming over because I was like, yes, my best mate's here, we're going out, we're going bowling, we're going to go do something fun. I'm not going to sit around the house all day watching cartoons. Even feeling spoiled for that 5 minutes, that's what really made it for me. Really made it for me with me and my caseworkers.
Life decisions are being made without even your consultation. You go to a school for 7 years, go to a different foster carer, and they won't even ask you if you want to stay in that school. They just change you.
I never had anyone sit down and tell me, well, this is why we're moving to a new home. Because I'd always go into a new home feeling, well, what did I do wrong at the last one? Was I not liked? you know. And then it got to the stage where I thought, well, no one likes me, you know. I'm going to be by myself for the rest of my life because no one wants me.
Like, I went through my own stage where I just didn't want to participate. I didn't want them to be in my life. I just wanted to be a normal kid.
There was plenty of times where I didn't take up something that I could have, and that was because, you know, school was really tough that time, so I couldn't do it, or basically I just didn't want it, and I felt obligated that I had to participate.
I've never really connected to anyone from the department because they are very formal, and I think that it doesn't work well. Like, I don't feel any connection to the department being there for me or supporting me.
Yeah, that was the main thing, that I didn't want to participate because I didn't want to grow up yet. I think I slowly started to do things, and then I just started to do anything really that I could get my hands on because I realised the greater look on it.
My advice to any caseworker is your attitude. You know, if you walk in there with a big, bubbly attitude, hey mate, how you going? Anything like that, you know, a kid's gonna open up to you a bit more. You know, they're gonna want to see a best friend, someone who's gonna be around whenever they can, you know, call them or anything like that. And then once you've had your little bit of fun, sit down and have a bit of a conversation about the more serious things, you know?
For the child to realise that it's okay to participate is the biggest thing, and they can't feel like it's okay to participate if they don't feel okay with that person. So the biggest part is a relationship.
If you don't have that friend in that child, you're not going to get anywhere. They're going to just see you as another person in their life telling them what to do.
So not telling us what we should be doing, or not telling us that these are the right decisions to be making, or listening to what we think will be like a good decision. But it's know that people are real and people are there and people actually care. After all you've been through, you're in foster care for a reason, and most of the time it's because no one's cared.
Hell, now I'm 20 and I realise all the things that they did, and it might have taken me like 6 or so years to realise, but I know now and I appreciate it now.
I see myself in 10 years hopefully owning my own company. I know that is a bit of an oversight, but that's definitely the plan. I want to be getting into my own home and hopefully have 1 or 2 children by then, and having a great future there on in. It's definitely where I want to be. You know, you've got things you've got to do first. You know, you don't want to be sitting there at 30 in a shed. You know? We're not going to just wake up one day and say, oh yeah, no, I'm going to get out and do it today. You know, we're going to need that helping hand.